Hey, Whiskey Faces, I'm Chris.
And I'm Kara.
Kara, what do we have today?
Today, we have a barrel-proof rye blind flight.
I am blind, so yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, Corbin Cash, Middle West, Old Forester, and Jack Daniels.
Cool, and what I like, they're all single barrels. So whatever this comes out to be could just be because since these are single barrels, they will vary greatly for everybody else if they try to do this, because they wouldn't be the same barrels.
I didn't realize that until you just said it.
I realized it, but I just didn't have like a deep understanding of it until like, oh shit, they don't know if they can replicate it.
It might not be transferable to your palate, but hey, what is? Yeah. Okay, so I'm excited just because we just got this recently. We just popped this today. Never had it. Super excited. Forgot what this one tasted like. You can see that this one is not open because we had a different bottle that's a different batch that we opened and shared with a friend. So that's a great tip. If you have an abundance of whiskey but you just can't stop yourself from getting more bottles, see if somebody will go in and split it with you so you can get 2 bottles. Yeah, it's fun, and then you can keep trying whiskey.
Yeah, they are all comparable within the proofs. That's why they're slightly...
This one is all the way at 64.35, and I think the lowest that one's almost the same.
No, this is on a different bottle, babe.
Oh, can't help it.
Can't help it. It was 67.
Oh, so that's the highest one.
And this one is just shy of 66. It's 65.45.
Awesome.
So yeah, they're all within couple, except for the Corbin Cash just likes to blow your face out. You know, improve numbers.
Yeah.
But against the blinded, maybe it won't.
All right. I'm just super excited.
Yeah.
I want to jump right into this.
Can we? Because I want to drink.
Let's smell the first one.
It's nice.
Dark brown sugar.
Yeah. That smells real nice.
It's really hard to smell. Okay, so do you have this problem with barrel proof? Sometimes it's like, hey, I can't smell you. And then you drink it and you're like, it's because it punched you in your mouth. You ever get that?
Quite often, but I like being smacked around, apparently.
I think she's thinking like metaphorical or just by whiskey.
Just by whiskey.
We don't condone domestic violence. Nope. It smells really good.
It doesn't smell hot because I know these are high proof.
Can we just... Do you want to just jump in?
Yeah. Okay. I was waiting for that. Jump in. Oh, that's lovely.
Oh, that has a hint of something I didn't expect.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
There it goes again.
It's got almost like raw tobacco leaves a little bit, and for like the earthiness is what I'm getting.
Me too.
But in the raw tobacco leaves, where it's just...
Are they dipped in molasses?
Something amazing.
Yeah. I'm getting a little woody barrelness.
Nice.
Not char, just like just really deep wood. That sounded the way it sounded. Let's go into the second one, because you know you can always drink more.
But we didn't really go on the notes because we're just...
Well, it's to be fair, your notes were on point.
Oh, this is different.
But it's very very tight. This one's very tight. I think that could use...
This has got maple.
Ooh, Lord!
Are you getting maple?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That's some pancakes.
Like maple, like, cookies or some kind of pastry. Like a honey bun with maple icing.
I like the maple oatmeal cookies from Torrance Bakery. Do you remember those?
My favorite was, it's
maple. It's delicious.
Maple, what did it have?
They're chews.
Yeah, I was like, I didn't know.
They're chewy.
Oh, this is...
Oh, cheers.
This is candy.
This is delicious.
That's good.
There's some brightness. Wait. Like, do you get like...
The first and second, they're very similar.
I think this is,
I'm not going to guess, but...
This second one, to me, is much more fruitier.
It is. It has more citrus notes on it to me,
Citrus and cherry. I want to go back again.
Okay, so the first one had, like, a nice, like, a char to it. The second one, it has it, but it's more muted. It has more of the flip of the fruits and the char, whereas the first one was the opposite.
I get the opposite. I get barrel char in the second one, and I get aged wood in the first one. But that's just my palate.
Oh, this smells nice, though.
I'm sorry. I'll wait for you. I am just really excited because I feel like this...
I just have to drink more.
Blind flight I don't feel like there's going to be any losers in this blind. Oh, maybe just me.
We haven't had this particular bottle yet.
No, but I hear they're awesome.
And I know we enjoyed a sample that we got of the special release of the Barrel Proof Rye, not a single barrel.
Not this one. Not this release. I think
exactly.
This one is 2023 release. Yep, it says it. So that's just the quote unquote regular offering. Are you on the nose of the third?
Yeah. This is foliage.
This is outdoors. Super dark, like tobacco leaves.
Yeah, absolutely.
Brush.
Okay, this is gonna sound weird.
Nope, I'm here for it. Go.
You know when there's like I don't know in real life. This is like equating to like movies because there's not like a lot of trees that just have leaves fall and someone just rakes it up. Because who does that? You pay a gardener out here. No one's gonna do that on our own goddamn tree, right? I feel like this is a whole bunch of leaves raked up. Slightly damp, maybe from like a mist or like a sprinkle, and it's got that
damp leaves.
Yeah, all that for damp leaves.
It's sweet. It has that foliage, bright fruit, and you start to get the I'm getting like tingly gums, like but way, way, way after you drink it. I got some tingles over here.
I like it. It has a lot of flavors that are different that weren't present in the first two, but
yeah,
I really like this one though because it's different.
This is outdoorsy. I would drink
the first. Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, the first two are more sweet. Yeah. Not dessert-like, but they had the sweetness into it.
Very much dessert-like.
This one right here isn't dessert-like, but it's more savory.
I think this would be a fun camping whiskey if you want to get like.
Yeah.
What is that phrase? Litty titties?
I've never heard this phrase.
Okay, if you want to...
I like litty titties, though.
Yeah, if you want to
like that.
get a little tipsy by the bonfire, please don't fall into the bonfire. That is a fun whiskey.
I was going to expand on what that meant, but all right.
No, we're going to come moving past it. And nose the last one. Does that smell like a cocktail to you?
Yeah, okay, it smells like a smoked cocktail with... burnt or toasted marshmallows.
So much. Is this butterscotch vanilla on the nose?
I'm getting toasted marshmallows. Okay. You know, like the outside. Okay, so I'm really bad at making s'mores when you camp, like because I like it burnt on the outside.
Well, who doesn't?
Right, but I do it to where like I don't get it just enough time, and it just oozes off.
Do you lose it off the stick every time?
Every time.
I feel like you do.
I do every time. Well, probably because, not probably because, most of the time I'm wanting it to get real dark, and then I just start chatting away like I'm doing right now, and I forget where I'm at, and like, where the fuck did it go?
That sounds like you.
But it has a little bit of cedar plank on it.
I'm getting butterscotch on the nose, not toasted marshmallow, but whatever floats your boat.
My boat sinks. But are you getting a little bit of like cedar plank on the back? Right?
It definitely has a different wood structure.
Though.
Can we go in? Because this smells real good. Cheers.
These last two
I know what that
are
is.
completely different than the first two, and that makes me wonder what the first two is.
I know what this is.
This has a slight mint to it, but in a chocolate chip kind of minty way.
Can I just say something?
You can say whatever you want.
We poured these out of order. She poured half, I poured half. We mixed and
we mixed and shook it all about into the hokey pokey.
I seriously think they're very close to what were laid out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think the last two are one of these, and then the first
that would be freaking hysterical if that actually happened. I loved, and I mean loved, each and every one of these. Like, they could have these two right here. These are like, they have the same baby mama, and these two have the same baby daddies.
Yeah, that actually makes sense.
Like, in profile.
That makes sense. Thanks for having patience and staying with us.
Yeah.
You have your rank. Can you tell me what your last place is for, right?
Number 4. I absolutely loved it, but it's just that hint of mint. For some people that stands out, and that would make it number 1. Just against these really good other pours, it just unfortunately is last, but that doesn't mean that it's last place
in your heart.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Just against these. Otherwise, I love all of the notes about it. Because even with the mint. The mint
is not bad. I like it.
No, because it's more of like a sweet mint.
Yeah, it's a little
I like it though.
Zesty.
I truly enjoy this one, but it's just that little bit of mint that I usually don't care for. but I like it in this.
Okay, so what is your... That is also my 4th place. What is your...
Why is it your 4th, though?
There's this... hold on. It is very good.
It is good.
It is very... Okay, it's the most rye out of all 4 of these.
Okay, I can see that.
So is that a shitty way to give it docked points? 100%. Really poor. But I had to make a decision, and we were running out of time.
Okay, cool.
What's your 3rd?
My 3rd is number 2. What's your 3rd?
My 3rd is number 3.
Hmm.
You
can look at me however you want, because...
Number 2, for some reason, is my 1st place.
That's fine.
And for number 1 is my 2nd.
Okay, the only reason I put...
Did I do it wrong?
No. We have different palettes. The only reason I did number 3 as number 2, as much as I loved it, I had a little bit more of the baking spices and warming on it.
Oh, I do like that.
But this foliage
Is it
of tobacco leaves...
Oh, you're
right,
a tobacco. Yeah.
So, only because it had a little bit more warming, that's it. Because... the warming tobacco was just like, I like that shit.
Tell me
a little bit of maple on it.
Tell me your 2nd and 1st place.
The 2nd is number 3 for me, and my 1st place was number 1. I had barrel char on it. That's my jam. That's my jam.
Okay, so we're gonna reveal our 4th place. I have it as letter B. What do you have it as?
I hope it's the same. Letter B.
Yeah, it's what I thought it was. It's the Corbin Cash.
I remember really enjoying it, and I still do.
This is the Merced Rye that's very unique, and this is quite outstanding.
It's fantastic, and like I said, if it wasn't just for the mint note, it's very subtle. It doesn't, and I'm very sensitive to the mint. It was very subtle, and if that wasn't there, I think it would be higher, just against what I was drinking.
Yeah, it's a spearmint note. I think these are all bangers. Yeah. That's just me. Because
she bangs.
Because our top 3 are all different. Mm-hmm. We're gonna reveal your number 1 first, and then my number 1. What is your number 1?
C.
Your number 1 is Jack Daniels.
Okay.
All
right.
And that was my number 2.
Interesting.
And I'm pretty sure it's in the order as you see it. It is.
Oh, shit.
I don't know how we did it, but okay.
Seriously?
So yeah, for real. My number 1. Nope, I could tell by drinking it. My number 1 is D, and D is Brown Foreman's Old Forester, and that means A is my 3rd place. Your 2nd place
was Middle West.
Former a whiskey that I didn't think I liked. That tasted like dirty leaves. She is really good. She just needs air, and she relaxes a bit. And hey, just throw a whiskey if you don't care, or you care for a whiskey, or you think it's not as good. Apparently, you just throw it into another barrel-proof blind flight, and you'll love it. You'll love it. So I think this was a great flight. Super fun. Not a loser in the bunch.
No,
they're just all quite fantastic.
Yeah.
So have you guys had the opportunity to have any one of these? Have you tried Corbin Cash, Middle West? Have you got your hands on the new Old Forester Rye or the beautiful and highly sought after Jack Daniel's Barrel Proof Rye? If you have, give us a comment below. And while you're down there, hit that thumbs up button. It helps the channel. And if you like what we're doing here at Whiskey Fancies, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on those notifications. After the blah 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 and towards the end of the credits, you will see a recommendation for our next video. Go on and check it out. Let us know what you want to see from our channel by giving us a comment below.
This nose is so good.
Wow. Just everything today has been a hitter. I don't know how else to say it.
They're all, I really like them all.
They're just so delicious.
I actually thought that they would stand out like clear winners. I honestly didn't know which one.
It's a lot closer.
It is a lot closer.
Yeah.
It is.
Well,
it's crazy.
I don't know about you, but
I fancy all of these whiskeys.
All of these whiskeys.
Yeah.
Cheers.